Now, for activity number 2, speed up, rise up. Madali lang yung pag-graph natin, no? So, meron na tayo ditong given, speed of sound in air. So, the first one is 0 degrees Celsius, that's our temperature, at the speed of 331 meter per second. So, paano tayo mag-graph? Hanapin nyo lang yung 0. Ayan siya. And then, on the y-axis, hanapin ang 331 meter per second. And then, doon natin siya ipaplat. So, ganun din yung gagawin nyo for temperatures 5, 10, 15 degrees Celsius and 334, 337, and 340 meter per second. So, hahanapin lang natin sila sa x and y axis. Ayun, pag na-plot na natin sila, tusukin natin yung mga points, yung mga pinlat natin ng line para makita natin kung ano yung trend niya, kung pataas, pababa, increase, or decrease. Ayun, ganun siya. Next, activity 3, faster sound in hotter or cooler. Dito, gagamit tayo ng cold water and hot water. So, please be careful in pouring hot water. And then, based on the experiment, we complete the table below. So, dalawa lang naman yung ilalagay natin for temperature. High, pag mainit. Low, kapag mababa yung temperature. And then, vibration produced. Kapag cold water, ano siya? Mabilis ba? Mabagal? Ganun din pag hot water. So, nakalagay naman na kung ano yung mga possible answers. And then, after that, the guide question 1 to 4. And remember, ayan sa check this out, the speed of the wave is affected by the number of vibrations produced per unit of time. This is also known as frequency. Recall that wave speed is the product of frequency and wavelength. So, if we multiply the frequency and the wavelength, we get the wave speed. Thus, the higher the frequency, the faster the wave travels. So, magkaugnay silang dalawa. Pag tumaas yung frequency, ibig sabihin, mabilis na nagta-travel yung sound wave. And vice versa, pag bumaba yung frequency, bumabagal naman yung sound wave, yung pag-travel niya. Okay, so paano tayo magsosolve? Kanina sa pretest natin may solving, di ba? So, ito na yon. Yung sound daw nagta-travel 331 meter per second in dry air at 0 degrees Celsius. So, yun yung basehan natin. So, computed na yan, 331 meter per second. Yung speed ng sound, nakadepende siya sa temperature, no? Kaya kapag yung temperature higit sa 0 degrees Celsius, yung speed ng sound mas mataas din sa 331 meter per second. Ang tanong, gaano kalaki yung dinadagdag niya? So, ito na. 0.6 meter per second per Celsius degree. So, tumataas din siya pag tumataas din yung temperature. Constant din yon, yung 0.6. So, we now have the formula of V is equal to 331 meter per second plus 0.6 meter per second per Celsius degree. And then, you multiply it by the temperature given. So, mamaya, magkakaroon tayo ng given for that. Where T is the temperature of the air in degrees Celsius and 0.6 meter per second per degree Celsius is a constant factor of temperature. So, sabi nga natin kanina, nadadagdagan yung ating speed of sound by 0.6 meter per second as the temperature goes higher than 0 degrees Celsius. So, multiply nyo lang yung temperature by 0.6 and then the result, add it to 331 meter per second. Let's try. So, Ito yung solving natin kanina, no? Doon sa pre-test, 25 degrees Celsius yung given. So, we follow the format. You write the given, what is find, formula, solution, and then the answer. Given is 25 degrees Celsius. Ang hinahanap natin, speed of sound with the symbol V. So, the formula, nandun na kanina sa screen, pinakita natin, V is equal to 331 meter per second plus 0.6 meter per second per Celsius degree. Then you multiply it by the temperature given. So, solution, substitute the temperature 25 degrees Celsius using the formula. So, we multiply 25 degrees Celsius to 0.6 meter per second per Celsius degree. So, may cancellation tayong mangyayari. Celsius degree, then to the other Celsius, dun sa 25 degrees Celsius. Yan, makakancel siya. So, pwede na tayong mag-add later kasi pares na silang meter per second. So, before doing that, multiply first 0.6 sa 25. So, ang makukuha natin by multiplying is 15 meter per second kasi natanggal na nga yung Celsius. And then 15 meter per second, same na sila ng 331 meter per second na unit, then we get 346 meter per second. That's the speed of sound in air at 25 degrees Celsius. So, tandaan natin, V is the speed of sound, T is the temperature of air, 331 meter per second speed of sound in dry air at 0 degrees, yun na yung base. And 0.6 meter per second per degree Celsius is a constant factor. So, kabisaduhin nyo lang 331, 0.6, and then kung ano yung binigay na temperature, multiply nyo lang then add. So, tulad dito sa problem solving na to, when we calculate the speed of sound, substitute nyo lang sa temperature yung 10 degrees Celsius, 35 degrees Celsius, 60 degrees Celsius. So, example, number 1, 10 degrees Celsius. So, 10 degrees Celsius multiplied by 0.6, cancel nyo yung Celsius both sides, and then yung sagot multiply sa 331. Ganun din sa number 2, 35 degrees Celsius multiplied by 0.6, and then add sa 331. And sa last, ganun. Number 3, 60 degrees Celsius times 0.6, cancel mo yung degrees Celsius both side, then the answer, add sa 331. So, you will get the speed of sound at different temperatures. Gamit kayo nung format, given, find, formula, solution, and answer. Pwede nyo yun isulat sa likod ng module nyo, no? Then, check your understanding. Ayan. So, titingnan nyo lang kung bakit di naiistorbo yung cat during daytime pag natutulog. And ano ba yung differences ng temperature nila that affects the sound. So, nakikita nyo doon sa picture, may binigay na temperature. Daytime, 40 degrees Celsius, nighttime, 20 degrees. So, ganun pa rin. Gamit pa rin kayo ng formula. Multiply nyo lang yung temperature sa 0.6 and then yung sagot add sa 331. Then, compare. Okay, nakikita nyo naman may pag-bending. Bending towards the ground during nighttime and bending away from the ground at daytime. So, applying your knowledge o kayo nasasagot sa sarili nyo yan, why do you think some people used to sing karaoke in daytime instead at night? Diba? Why concerts usually held during nighttime? So, apply nyo na lang yung mga tinuro kanina dun sa lesson. Now, the speed of sound in solid, liquid, gas. So, tingnan natin yung speed in meters, no? Meron tayo ditong iron, water, air. 5,000 meter per second sa iron. Fastest na yan sa tatlo. And then, slowest na sa air, 300 meter per second lang. Kasi nga, tabi-tabi ang iron, no? Compact, while air, they are far apart. Speed of sound changes with changes in temperature or humidity. Sound travels faster when temperature rises. So the faster, hotter, slower, colder. Sound travels faster when humidity increases. So, kapag tumaas yung humidity, yan, sa ating environment or sa isang location, the faster sound travels. A change in pressure does not affect the speed of sound kung yung temperature is constant, no? Magbabago lang yung pressure kapag yung temperature ay hindi na constant. Now, let's move now to post-test. Let me read to you. Which of the following statement is true about sound waves at night time? A. Sound waves move in a straight line. B. Sound waves move towards the ground. C. Sound waves move away from the ground. D. Sound waves are not affected at night time. Now choose the correct answer. Next, what is the speed of sound in air of temperature 5 degrees Celsius? So, you calculate. A. 324 meter per second. B. 331 meter per second. C. 334 meter per second. D. 344 meter per second. So, I will give you time to calculate. Next, number 3. How does temperature affect the speed of sound? A. If temperature is high, it means that molecules cannot move fast. B. The higher the kinetic energy, the faster the vibration, the lower the speed of sound. C. The higher the temperature, the faster the vibration, the faster the propagation of sound. D. All of the above. Let's go to number 4. Using the graph, what happens to the speed of sound as the temperature increases? A. It also increases. B. The speed decreases. C. It remains the same. D. It may increase or decrease. Next, number 5. During the summer month, Baguio's temperature is averaging at about 16 degrees Celsius to 25 degrees Celsius, while Manila's average temperature reaches a maximum temperature of 34 degrees Celsius. Where could sound travel slower? A. Baguio. B. Manila. C. Both A and B. D. None of these. After answering, let's now check. So, in the answer in post-test number 1 is letter B. Sound waves move towards the ground. So, pababa siya. Number 2, it's letter C. 334 meter per second. So, multiply 5 degrees Celsius to 0.6 and then add to 331. You get 334 meter per second. Number 3, the answer is C. The higher the temperature, the faster the vibration, the faster the propagation of sound. And in number 4, letter A, it also increases as the temperature increases. And number 5, the correct answer is A, Baguio, because the sound travels slower in cold area, which is Baguio. Ayun lang. So, I hope you understand our lesson today for Module 4, Sound. Do not hesitate to ask question sa akin, kay Ma'am Ren, sa ating GC or Facebook group. Have a nice day and goodbye.